Welcome everyone. Today's Timeless Pick a Card is all about who will be your future spouse. Meanwhile, I would like to announce that I am creating a mailing list. So if you're interested in getting on my mailing list, you can find my email in the description box. It's cosmology11111@gmail.com. So that's 5 ones, not 4 ones. Some people have got it wrong in the past, sending emails to cosmology1111, so that's not my email. Okay, you can find my email in the description box, and just send me an email saying please add me to your list, or add me to your list, and I will add you to my mailing list so you receive all the info and information around all my services. And because now I used to have my services open all year round, and now I'm opening only for 24 hours at a time each month, or maybe by monthly. I'm not sure yet. So but for now I'm just going to announce that you can book until a certain date for certain dates. I'm also just launched private readings one-on-one on Zoom live, and this is a new thing because I didn't used to do these in the past. I will still have my recorded readings if you don't want to schedule with me, and I will still have my written readings. If you want to know about my services, all you have to do is send me an email and I'll send you the list. Okay, so today we have 3 options. Option 1 on the left, we have By the Book. Option 2 in the middle, Loyal Heart. And option 3 on the right hand side, A Leg Up. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. Welcome everyone who chose this card, By the Book. This is going to be your reading about who will be your future spouse. Okay, so a lot of you could actually be looking for the kind of spouse who will do everything by the book. Maybe this is something that you enjoy in your life as well. You like to go in a straight line. The number 11 could be relevant, the number 2. Maybe the person you're going to get married to is someone who does go by the book, who is self-sacrificial, who has one focused direction, and they don't deviate from that direction. Or maybe that's what you're looking for. The number 11 could be significant here. This person could have a birthday around November, but it doesn't have to be. The number 11 could just be significant. It could be a date of a month, or it could just be some kind of significant number, okay? It could be that you end up having a child with this person, if that resonates with you, if that is appropriate for you and your situation, okay? Take what resonates, of course. It's not going to be for everyone. Or maybe you are with someone and you have a child and you're wondering if you're going to get married. For some of you, you're wondering if you're going to get back with your partner with whom you have a child with and get married. For some of you, you already have a child and you're wondering if your partner or if your future spouse would be on board with that, or one of you could be bringing in a child, okay? But again, it doesn't have to be any of that. I'm seeing 3 people here, and I'm seeing a younger child who seems to be a dependent, okay? So let's see, By the Book. Some of you just bought a book, or this person keeps buying books and they read a lot of books. For some of you, this is someone who takes a lot of advice from gurus or from books, okay? But let's see. Africa could be significant here. Someone could really like elephants. Maybe your person does. Maybe you're thinking of going on a trip to Africa. Maybe that's where you meet, or maybe that's where this person is from, okay? Or maybe you're from Africa. Okay, so let's see. Who is your future spouse? We have Dragon. So this person could or may not have been born in the year of the dragon, but you know, don't lean too much on the signs. Let's just see the energy here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so dragging on. So this person could be dragging something on, or they could have the tendency to drag on. Or drag people behind them, with them. It doesn't have to be in a negative way, right? It could be they pull the weight, okay? This is someone who pulls the weight, or they drag on they take their time making decisions because they want to make the right decisions. This person has a balanced ego, okay? They're not too much on the ego side, but they do have a healthy amount of ego. This person is spiritually awakened. They are brave and courageous. However, they will only take steps if they have analyzed the situation. So they take time. They do take courageous steps, but they take time until they do so, if that makes sense. This person may like to walk or hike or travel to new places. This person may have traveled a lot already. They like to travel. When you do get married to this person, I do see that you're going to travel together as a family, however that resonates. Okay. This person is very observant. They're very observant and they're a very visual kind of person. They like what they see, so they will be attracted to you, to how you look. This is someone who is highly intelligent. This is someone who is highly intelligent. All right, so we have goddess. If you're a feminine, this person is going to treat you like a goddess, okay? If you're a masculine, this person is like a goddess. They look like, first of all, if this is a feminine that you're asking about, this person's very sensual, they're very wise, they're very feminine, and they're very connected to nature. It's like they are a part of nature. They have not disconnected from their physical nature, they have a lot of energy and they have a life force to them. They have a lot of energy to love you. If you are a feminine watching this person is attracted to your femininity, to your wisdom, to your true nature and core of who you are, your personality. They love that. They really like you, and they find you very sensual, and they feel very sensually connected to you. They see you as a life force. They see you as someone who breathes life into them. And they love your chest. Whether this is a masculine or feminine you're asking about here, they love your chest area and how relaxed you are. They love it when you're relaxed, and they want to explore. If you're a feminine, they want to explore your female form. They love looking at pictures of you, or they love looking at you just being there, if that makes sense, relaxing. They like to look at you, or they will like to look at you. This person is very connected to God. Okay, whether they're aware of that or not, they have this deep connection to the divine. And they're divine. You're going to find this whole connection very divine. And this person, I just heard a word this morning. Sublime. Yeah, this person is sublime, or this person is going to find you sublime. Okay, so who is this person? We have quincunx. Okay, so this could be someone who at first sight or at first glance may seem like someone who comes across as a little bit complex and complicated. And it's just because of the way that their mind works. Their mind is quite intricate and complex. They always connect the dots. They always see the relationship between one happening and the other, between one circumstance and the other. They always find the cause. So this person would be someone good at diagnosing situations and analyzing. So they are the kind of person who will find the missing puzzle piece that you were missing. And so I feel this person is your missing puzzle piece, is that missing piece that will help you feel complete. At first, I feel that there will be some complexity at the beginning of your relationship. There may be clashes, there may be contradictions and complications, and a need to make adjustments. So, but you're going to be very curious about this person, or this person is going to be very curious about you. And I feel your life is going to transform, which is why there will be a need for adjustment. And maybe this is something you won't want right at the beginning. You don't want your life to change, but I do see a change for the better when it comes to being with this person here. Yeah, this person may have Libra in their chart. You may have Libra in your chart. This person is an idealist. They're idealistic, but this is not the kind of person who will just wait for things to pan out the way they want. They will be the change they want to see in the world. Okay, this person is a social justice warrior. This person is very socially aware. This person is they like to cooperate. They don't have a problem compromising, okay? And they're very balanced. They are somewhat of a people pleaser, okay? Very self-sacrificial, but they like to be fair, okay? They know how to take their own time and space if they need to. They're very picky kind of person. So if this person chooses you, it's because they really you're the one, okay? This is not the kind of person who's going to be going around wasting time with just anyone. They're an excellent partner. I would say they're a sublime partner, okay? And they want to see the best version of you. So if they say something, it's always to help you become your best version. But that might trigger you at the beginning or rub you the wrong way, and you may not want to make any changes. But it's not, this person is not trying to see the benefit for them. They're trying to see the benefit for you, because they really truly are someone who wants to see other people happy. Because if people around them are not happy and good with themselves, they cannot be happy until they see other people happy around them. You have Pisces. Yeah, this person is quite empathetic and spiritual. This person they have a strong imagination. They're very romantic. Their energy is very healing. They're like a human medicine. This person is human medicine. They're very dreamy. They're very magical. They could be somewhat enigmatic at times, very emotional, deeply connected to their heart, and they will be very emotional when expressing themselves. At times, if you are someone who runs a lot by logic, the way this person expresses themselves or the way they are may seem a little bit illogical to you. Like this person is like otherworldly, so you're going to wonder, is this too good to be true? Really, is what I'm seeing here. And they may at times come off as impractical, but what's happening really is that instead of taking the time to be practical, they're taking the time to dream bigger. And so while they may not have their whole material life figured out in the daily, they may be a little bit more disconnected, or maybe too connected. So one of you could be more of a dreamer and the other one could be more of like a practical. But whoever this person is, I would say if they're the dreamer, there's someone who they spend a lot of time manifesting in the 5D, 7D, which means that you may not see a lot in the practical day-to-day, like organization or discipline, right? But then what they're doing with their time is quite different. They're in the higher realms, and the ether is manifesting into the physical. And so when it comes into the physical, it happens very fast and it looks like luck. Okay, when they've been doing all this energetic work. So it's a different kind of work that they do. Or maybe this is you watching this and the person you're dealing with is quite practical, but they're going to notice that about you, and there could be some kind of friction here in the beginning because of just how different these two people are, you and this person. Okay, whether you're the practical one and they're the impractical one, or vice versa. We have Neptune, dreams. So you may see this person in your dreams, or you may dream a lot about them. Again, this person has a very vivid imagination. This person is very self-sacrificial. They spend a lot of time in fantasy world, but this person is very enchanting to you. This person is very magical and enchanting to you, and you feel at times confused by what you see because you feel it's too good to be true, or because you don't quite understand it for whatever reason. And but it creates like this curiosity about each other, right? This person's very compassionate, very loving, very spiritual. This person is going to tap into your subconscious and have you tapping into your subconscious. And in the beginning, you may not really like that because there are things that maybe you don't want to stir up. But if this person does that for you, it's because they're bringing things up to be healed, okay? Right, we have Pluto transformation. Yes, exactly what I was saying. So it's to help transform you, to help you reinvent yourself into the version that you want to become, to help you renew your energy, to help you let go of a lot of stuff that has been running you subconsciously that may not have been the best for you. But again, this person wants to leave it up to you to decide. There could be something taboo about your connection at the beginning, and that contrasts with this by the book here. There may be, it could be that for some reason you have different ages, like a big age gap, or different cultural backgrounds, or different religions, or some people could just be against this for whatever their own reasons could be. Yeah, I don't feel like that's going to stop you. Maybe at the beginning it could create some complications and complexity because there's something quite complex here. But I feel this person is going to be like a catalyst for your death and rebirth so that you can compost, evolve, and reclaim your personal power, really. This person is all about, this person is very intense, but what they want to do is, I don't even know if they're conscious of that they do this, but they can't help themselves. Like, they really want to see people the happiest and then the best version of self, but that does not mean that there's not a process before that they can experience that happens that is quite intense, okay? I feel like there will be an obsession between these two people here. We have, someone here could have Scorpio in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. And then we have Gemini. So this person or you could have Gemini in their chart, your chart. Okay, so the Geminis are also the twins. So for some of you, this is a twin flame connection, which would make sense here with the complications and the taboo elements here, possibly. I feel like you will be very collaborative with each other. This person is very adaptive, very connected, very smart. They could come across as somewhat restless. They are good communicators. You and them have good banter and good communication and a good mental connection between the two of you. I feel the two of you, when you do come together, it's going to transform you spiritually on a deep level and possibly even your lives. This person is very versatile. They may have like a lot of talents or a lot of skills or a lot of things that they try or a lot of ways that they can be. Like they know how to be loving. They know how to be a badass. They know when to be tough, when to be soft. This person is very well-rounded, okay? They've developed a lot of their own sides of themselves. They could be somewhat of a social butterfly, but doesn't mean that they are extroverted, okay? I don't know if this person is an extrovert, to be honest. I feel this person goes in and out of being introvert, extrovert. This person has like a low social battery. They have a lot of energy for life, like to do stuff and to work but when it comes to socializing, they compartmentalize either a part of their day or a part of their week or a part of their month or a part of their year where they're like, okay, there's only so much I can give socially because this person's very smart. And so they don't, unless they're dealing with someone who is equally smart, which I feel is you, they, it's not that they get bored in social interactions, it's just that they feel awkward because they don't feel like they can fully connect to most people. And so they just feel depleted in social environments. They feel like they're spinning their wheels, like there's not much that anyone is getting out of that interaction after a certain amount of time. Like an hour or two would probably be tops, and then they will be heading home because they need to rest, because they know that they have a lot to look forward to tomorrow, either because they're learning a new skill or they're working or all of the above. This is someone who has they have a routine. They have their time alone, of course. They meditate, they exercise, they work, they like to clean their house. They like to be in control. They don't want to be super dependent on others. I feel like this is someone who does not spend a lot of money. Also, they don't go shopping a lot. There's someone who's very like, if they're not very super disciplined, they need a lot of downtime or alone time, or they need a lot of time to work because they may take longer to focus. Or if they are very disciplined and practical, if they're the practical disciplined one, they have a routine that they stick to that works for them. And outside from that, they know that if they are working Monday to Friday, they're not socializing on those days unless it's Friday evening, let's say, unless there's a special occasion. And then it's that kind of person, right? Doesn't mean they won't take a Saturday to work, but Sundays they will mostly be resting or just doing something they enjoy. So let's see. Square challenge. Yeah, I feel that there will be challenges that will need to be overcome, breakthroughs that need to happen. There could be some tension at the beginning, some struggles and some frustrations here to work things out, but you will be able to work these things out, and you will always come together and reconcile, even if you do hurt each other, okay? I don't feel like this person would intentionally hurt you, but I feel like you could get hurt by each other just because of how different you are, or how you bring out things for each other from the subconscious and triggers and stuff like that. But I feel at the end of the day, it's like growing pains. It's not the kind of hurt like that is designed to destroy someone. It's designed to help you level up. And so you will realize that, and because of all these challenges, you will grow stronger together moving into the future instead of drifting apart. It will be so intense that it will keep you very strongly attached to each other. And you will always work things out, and you will always reconcile regardless. And I don't think it's a kind of hurt that turns into trauma, okay? I don't see that at all. But it will create a lot of stalls, and there could be a lot of pressures that are put on your relationship because of external factors, okay? I have to say that at the beginning. But then I feel that at the end, you will be a power couple. You will both be sitting on that throne together, moving up those stairs of success together. And, you know, at the end of the day, the focus will then be on you. It could end up that you become this example couple for others because of how you've overcome all these pressures and frustrations and all these demands. And I feel like as a couple, for the two of you to come together, you will have to overcome a lot of like differences between the two of you, but you will end up growing stronger together and better people together. And because of external pressures as well, it's like you're really meant to be if you can overcome all of this. And together, because you're so strong, I feel like these are two very strong people, very evolved people, mentally, spiritually, physically. I feel you can create an empire together and achieve a lot together. Even career-wise, you could have a business together and reach the top together and become wealthy together. Saturn, yeah. Both of you are very mature people. You're both very wise people. And at the end of the day, even if one of you is more disciplined, the one who is more disciplined will teach discipline to the other. And the one who is more intuitive and more of a manifester, from the ethereal to the physical, will be teaching the other. And so this is a very powerful combo is what I'm seeing here. And I feel together over time you will create a very strong structure, and I feel you will feel very responsible for each other. But it will work in the practical realm. It will work in the 3D material world. We have Capricorn. Yes, someone here could be their own boss. Someone could have strong Capricorn in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. I feel you're going to take each other very seriously. And I feel both of you at the end of the day are very ambitious, but also very realistic people. And again, one of you is more realistic than the other, and one of you is more of like a dreamer, okay? Who will show the other that, you know, you also need to dream and manifest and use your spiritual side to bring things into fruition. It's not just about hard work or maneuvering in the way that you were taught in school, or there's more to it. So there could be one of you who is very rigid and one of you who is more flexible, is what I'm seeing here. So, but whatever you are, you're going to teach each other flexibility and discipline, right? And you're going to teach each other. One of you is going to teach the other to be more prepared in the physical, and the other one's going to teach the other how to manifest. You have fourth house, but I see a strong house being built, and I see you spending a lot of time in the bedroom together. Someone here could have Cancerian energy, Capricorn energy very strongly here. I feel that there's something similar to your background, or you could meet through family or through work, okay? I'm seeing work and family as how you meet, through family members or through work. I feel one of you is going to be more taking care of the house, and the other one's going to be taking care more of work. It doesn't mean that the one taking care of the house is not going to work as well. It just means that these are how the energies are more distributed. And I feel someone here is going to be working from home, or someone's going to be working in the food industry, like as a catering from home kind of service, or cooking or something like that. Or someone here could be doing real estate as well, or it could be like someone who is in the healing industry or self-care or rejuvenation, something to do with rejuvenation, or children. There's a high probability that you will, if this is appropriate, of course, to your circumstances, if this is something that's possible for you or something that you want, there's a possibility here for a pregnancy. 12th house, but you share the same values, you share the same goals in relationships. You are very protective of the relationship and each other, and you are very connected through, even though you may be culturally different or religiously different or age gap, there are morals and values that are that's where you connect. Even though you're very different in how you get there, that's where you connect. Very spiritual connection. It's like a soul bond. This is a soulmate, twin flame kind of energy here. Both of you will develop a lot spiritually together, and also physically, mentally, and emotionally. I feel there's a deep sense of compassion toward each other, a deep sense of understanding and compassion, and you are able to put yourself in each other's shoes. I feel that there will have to be a lot of forgiveness between the two because of maybe how you talk to each other, or how you allow other influences pressure the relationship, but you will always work it out. So you could both be coming in with quite an amount of baggage from, life, So I feel this is someone you meet later in life. I don't feel like this is young love, to be honest. And if it is, it's two people who have been through a lot, okay? Second house, I see a lot of stability financially for the two of you. I see you working well to make it in the material world. I see this person has a solid credit score. They're really have a good head on their shoulders when it comes to, even if this is the dreamer, they're quite organized when it comes to their finances at the end of the day. They may not be the most disciplined, but they always make their finances work. Or if person is disciplined, this person has investments for sure. This person invests in something or saves money, and the money grows somehow. Okay, whether they're the dreamer and if they're the dreamer, they take risks that really pay off because they have a good intuition. I see in material terms, your health, like together, you make each other healthier. If that makes sense, it pours into your physical health. The spiritual health that you share pours into your mental health, your spiritual, your emotional, and your physical health. So I see you make each other not only better people, but also healthier people just by being in each other's vibration. And together you also have a lot of security when it comes to money, and you will even be able to afford a few luxuries here. So maybe more than a few, okay? And then we have a semi-sextile allowing, and this all happens because you allow each other to grow, and you grow together, and you admire each other's growth, and you encourage each other. You're each other's cheerleaders. You see the potential in each other. You clarify a lot. You mirror back your qualities and strengths, and it just makes the two of you stronger here. You give each other hope. You allow each other to grow. So I feel you both give each other the freedom to go in whatever direction you want to go, but you always choose to stay together, and you never really use that freedom because you feel free together. I'm seeing two people who don't really allow other people in. They don't need other people. They just need each other because they are fulfilled in each other, is what I'm seeing here. They feel very rewarded, like they will look at each other and look outside and be like, I don't really need anything else. Even though I'm not saying that you don't have friends around you, but I do see this as a couple that you really enjoy each other's company and you really enjoy each other and you don't really get bored of each other or the relationship, no matter how many years you've been together, because it's always new, it's always interesting, you're always curious about something about each other, it's always exciting. It's like a flame that keeps burning and burning and burning the same. It's a slow burn as well at the beginning. I don't feel that this is something that you dive into very quickly, or you take your time with it, if that makes sense. And then we have Leo. So you're going to be each other's lovers, each other's friend. This person could have really good hair. This person has good hair. I've seen that from the beginning. And this person is very loving, very playful, very warm. And you just love the way this person looks. This person seems to always be glowing, their skin. They're very confident. And they're very creative at expressing themselves, if that makes sense. All right. So what else do we have on your future spouse? We have the dragonfly. Again, the word dragon. Someone here definitely could be of the year of the dragon. Drag on and fly. Someone drags things on and flies a lot. Or there may need to be air travel here. Or this person has some kind of sport where something flies. Paragliding or piloting, or I don't know. Just add to the list here. Something flies. Be lighthearted. So a very lighthearted. Sorry, I got cut here. So I don't remember what I said here, but maybe one of you does a sport where you fly or something flies, like piloting or paragliding, or I don't know what flies. Okay, something flies for some of you. I'm seeing a very lighthearted connection here. I'm seeing that you're going to find out a lot about each other through your conversations, and I'm also seeing that things are going to come to light, things that you don't expect in another human being, or things that you don't expect in a human being that you fall in love with. But again, I see you're going to clarify a lot for each other through conversations as well, and a lot will be brought to light about yourself through conversing with this person, and about them through conversing with you. I feel together you're going to change and heal a lot, and there will have to be some kind of adapting to circumstances because of rules and regulations, is what I'm seeing here. We have coffee cup. So someone here may like coffee, or you could just have a lot of meetings and conversations, and you really savor those moments together. You feel uplifted in each other's presence, and this is a strong basis of a friendship in this marriage here. Then we have talking. Yeah, you're going to be interested in talking to each other more. There's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of awaited messages arriving, a lot of text, call, email going on here. And then camera. So someone's going to be looking at your pictures, or you're going to be taking pictures together, or making new memories together, reminiscing on the past, or learning from the past with each other, something like that. So where do I put this? I'm just going to put it here. And then we have playfulness. So this is a very playful connection. And when you have a lot of playfulness between the two, that's how you can have romantic moments. That's how you recapture romance. When you allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and you bring that out in each other. You bring out your lighthearted, childlike side. And you know, it's fifth house energy. It's this Leo energy. And fifth house energy is always about children and romance. And how are these two connected? Because children, you know, in their purity, they don't have the heaviness. That is the child energy. That is childlike energy. And when you take away the heaviness of life, you can have fun, and that's when the romantic energy can come in. If you're always so serious about things, then there's no space for romance. But I feel you will have like a very healthy balance when it comes to being lighthearted and childlike, and being what's the word for it? Serious when you need to be serious. And then we have give your relationship a chance. This is a partnership that you're both going to work on. I see a lot of hugging, a lot of mutuality. The masculine here has really strong arms. The feminine, not so much. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This person is going to be very, if this person is the masculine you're asking about, this person is going to be very protective of the feminine. And if you're the masculine, you're going to be very protected of the feminine. The masculine is very masculine and muscular. The feminine is very feminine and not so muscular. Then we have getting to know each other. And in the process of getting to know each other, there could be other people in the mix. Meaning there could be another option on the table for the masculine, whether you're the masculine, they're the masculine. But it seems like the masculine has another option while talking to this feminine. But as you reveal your most inner selves to each other, your bond will deepen. Even in the presence of others, there's going to be someone who just fades away from the connection. And this person is going to make you feel like it's safe for you to love, to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this tells me that until you connect with this person, your heart was closed, okay? So we have 10 of Pentacles, which is the same energy as the 10th house that we saw there. So this is a card of marriage. And this could involve relocation for some of you. So either moving to a new country, someone or both of you, or moving to a new house or a new city, okay, is required here. Someone could have strong Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone knows what they want and they go for it. Someone shows up very passionately. The masculine, whether it's you or this person, is very passionate and shows love through two ways. This person shows love is by their energy being there, regardless of whether they're there physically or not, and through sex, okay? Ooh, beautiful. It's reciprocal and it's mutual, okay? The feelings you have for them are the feelings they have for you. And it's a very equal give and take here. Justice, that's the marriage contract. So for sure you're going to get married here. And it's going to be mutual and reciprocal between the two of you. And then we have judgment. But it's also going to be life-changing. But it's going to give you a second chance at life. So I feel for a lot of you, or for one of you, this is going to be a second marriage, okay? Or a second very significant relationship. But it's a second chance at life. And it's life-changing. Yeah. Scorpio, Libra, and then we have a win-win outcome is forecast, so a very balanced connection, very equal give and take, where two people understand that you need to give, but you need to take, and you need to give. Very aware of each other's needs and being there for each other equally. I feel there is something here significant happening mid-April, okay? Mid-April, there will be something here where things come into balance. And then we have don't let the past hold you back. So I feel South Node here, someone in the beginning could be very influenced by their past still and will end up letting go of the past and not allowing the past to hold them back. But again, this means that there will be a temporary discomfort of moving out of a comfort zone here, okay? To be able to embrace this and bring balance into their lives, into this connection, because this is a union of hearts. I'm just seeing so many hugs where people are facing frontal and kissing and so connected spiritually. And it's like two become one here. A love connection that defies explanation, yes, and defies every contradiction, defies every complexity, every taboo, every cultural difference. We have the number 28 here, could be significant, and it's a powerful and energetic connection. You will always have energy for each other and you will empower each other. Feel very empowered around each other, okay? And spending a lot of time in nature. The birds are going to be, something about birds chirping here could be significant. So I feel like animals like both of you, especially birds, are, and the communication here is going to be spiritual, it's going to be vocal, it's going to be mental, it's going to be telepathic, it's just going to be physical. You're going to always be connected and communicating, whether you're away, whether you're silent, whether you're talking, whether you are together. It's beautiful. Okay, guys, so that was your reading. I love to bring this kind of reading to people. That was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose this card, Beautiful Loyal Heart. The number 35 could be relevant, the number 8. I'm seeing 2 owls here, so I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm seeing royalty, regal. Okay, so loyalty is, to me, a royal value to have when you're in a strong partnership. I'm seeing 2 people who, even if they are facing other places with their body, they're always facing each other, whether it's mentally, they always have each other in mind. These are 2 very wise people. We have 2 keys there. So this person has the key to your heart. You have the key to their heart, of course. Okay, so you could be looking for someone who is loyal. Loyalty is important to you. And it's because you maybe have dealt with very disloyal people in the past, or a very disloyal person. You are focused on long-term prosperity and stability within a connection, and you want to know that you can grow with someone in a very prosperous way. You want someone who is capable of giving the same in a relationship, and that's a very high notch. As to your standards, you have a lot to give, and you want someone who gives equally. And it's not that hard, really. And I'm hearing you say it's not even that hard. All you have to do is reciprocate. Even if you imitate what I'm doing, it's a bit monkey see, monkey do. Like, okay, so if there's no, I'm hearing in your mind, there's no excuse. Like, if you want to give and you don't know how, just follow my lead, like, if, because I feel you're someone who's really good with relationships and you're a really good partner. And so it could be that the person you find is like this, but I'm feeling like you're looking for someone who can match you, who has the same values as you, who values loyalty, who can grow with you, who's going to pull their weight, who's going to put in the work, who's going to dedicate themselves to this relationship, to life. And a ride or die is going to go hard, is going to, really give it their all when they can give it their all. Yeah. Okay. These 2 are mirroring each other. They almost look identical. So I'm seeing Gemini as for like twin energy. For some of you, this is your twin flame. For some of you, you think you're on a twin flame journey. Maybe you are. And for some of you, you're going to end up with your twin flame. I'm also seeing Libra energy because I'm seeing for loyalty, Libras are all about partnership and loyalty. So those 2 signs I'm seeing here. Okay, then we have the Lion. So someone here could have strong Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. But again, this is about being valiant. This is about being steadfast. This is about relaxing into the relationship. So the person you're going to marry is someone who's very regal, who does match that energy that you're looking for, who has mastered a lot in their life. They're very reliable, very patient. This is someone who's very patient as well. They're strong, they're peaceful. At times they may be a little bit withdrawn or a little bit too serious, but this starts as a strong friendship and you do match each other's energy. This is the person that you're looking for, who will be dedicated, who is wise, who will be loyal, who is patient, who is peaceful, who is focused on self-transformation and personal development, who has mastered themselves in life. And They don't waste their energy on just anyone or their resources. They know exactly when they're wasting their time and when they should put their energy into something. Ooh, Don Juan. Okay, so this person is a seducer. They have positive seductive qualities. Maybe this is someone you are going to be dancing with for some of you. Not a lot of you. I'm not seeing a lot of... Look, if this is a masculine you're asking about, this person is very seductive and they may want to take you out dancing. Or something to do with music and dancing here could be significant. But if you are the masculine, you're maybe the seducer and maybe you don't really dance that much. The dancing is like it's not going to be for a lot of you. But it could be significant. The tango could be significant. The masculine has like a very distinctive nose. And a big forehead. So the masculine is very smart. The masculine is very seductive. So if you're asking about a masculine, this person is very seductive. If you are the masculine, you're going to be seducing this person. You have this romantic attraction, Uranus. This person, whoever they are, you have Aquarius energy here, is going to show up in your life very surprisingly, out of the blue, unexpectedly, or the way it happens is very surprising. This person is very original. They will maybe trigger a spiritual awakening in you. It's going to be a total surprise for you. It's going to knock this out of the park. You're not going to see this coming. Lightning strikes. Lightning never strikes twice in the same place, or lightning never strikes twice. So you know this is a very unique connection and person and relationship, and this is someone you know you're never going to find again. And that's how special this person is to you. So 9th house, this person is going to teach you a lot or learn a lot. You're going to teach each other a lot. You're going to learn a lot from each other. With the passport here, this person could be at a distance physically, like in a whole different country at least. There could be foreign travel here that is needed. The whole thing may seem like this one big adventure. And this person may have studied in university and gotten a degree in higher education, or may not. Even if they haven't, they come across as someone who did get a degree in a higher education just because of how knowledgeable they are. This person could be a teacher or a spiritual teacher. They are a risk taker. They rely on their faith a lot, and they're going to take a risk on this because they have faith in this and they follow their intuition. And there's something deep about the exchanges that you have. They're very deeply spiritual and very deep. The sun, but you're going to know that this is the one because it's going to feel like a celebration inside of you. This person is going to light you up, is going to make you smile, is going to warm your heart up. This person may bring you a lot of self-awareness as well. This person's very self-sufficient. They shine bright to you. They shine bright. They're like this light in your life, or you're the light in their life. This person could be a father. You could be a father. Leo energy again. We have Chiron. This relationship is going to be very healing to both of you. You're going to grow a lot together. You're going to release a lot together. This person has gone through quite an amount of personal development. They may have dealt with a lot of inherited issues that they had to release. They have done a lot of work to release self-doubt, so they're very confident these days. They have experienced a lot of generational trauma, ancestral karma that they had to break. They may have dealt with some shame here connected to generational trauma that they had to forgive, release. They've had to soften their pain. They've cleansed a lot. They've cried a lot. But they turned all their experiences into superpowers. So this is the kind of person that it's not what happened to them. It's what they did with it. It's what they did after it. They will not find excuses for themselves. They will not victimize themselves. They will turn their obstacles into stepping stones. So this is a very strong person who is a strong, powerful alchemist. They know how to transmute negative into positive energy, and they know that they're the one responsible for that. No one else is going to do it for them. Okay? So it's not the kind of person who's going to like trauma dump on you or put all their issues on you to resolve. They will resolve that for themselves. Okay, beautiful. And I feel like you're the same. We have Virgo, and I just said this person is an alchemist. There you go. This is someone who's very disciplined. They take good care of themselves, their health. And when I say their health, I mean their physical health, their mental health, their emotional health, and their spiritual health. Now, there's something interesting about this person. As spiritual as this person may be, some people understand that to be physically healthy, they need to take care of themselves spiritually. But this person already takes care of themselves spiritually. What happens is they tend to forget their body. And when they do forget their body, their spiritual, mental, emotional self gets affected. And so they've realized, and they've switched and realized that by not taking care of their body properly through what they eat, physical exercise, resting, they ended up compromising even relationships as a consequence of that. And so what they did, they transmuted that negative into positive energy. They alchemized things, and they realized, okay, so let's take care of my physical health. And once they made that decision, their emotional health, their spiritual health, and their mental health all got fixed. Okay, that's the kind of person that this person is. When this person gets nervous, they focus on service. They tend to redirect their energy. They could tend to be a perfectionist, which takes them some time to start something because they want everything to be perfect. But then they also get tired of not doing something, and so they end up doing it even though things are not perfect, right? And so yeah, this person likes to be efficient, aligned, and methodical. They are very aware and responsible when it comes to their duties toward life and others and themselves. They like to have everything in check. And they like things to be accurate because they know that sometimes subtleties can make all the difference. Sixth house, yes. Yeah, this person's very disciplined, very methodical, they're very mindful of their contribution to others' lives, and they're very service-oriented. They like to be of service to others. I wouldn't be surprised if this person works in a field where they are either healers or they provide a service here that is one that will help develop other people's mental, physical, emotional, or spiritual health. This person is focused on health and well-being. They could work as a dietitian or apothecary or something kind of like natural healing methods or spiritual healing methods, something like that. They believe in purification. They believe in cleansing. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person cleans as well. They could be a cleaner in some way, shape, or form. Or they help people process their trauma. So they could be like a counselor, psychologist, something like that. Or a spiritual healer, spiritual counselor. We have opposition. I feel the relationship between the two of you, and I said this person turns obstacles into stepping stones. Exactly. But again, this person is going to be like a walking mirror for you, and I feel like you're going to be a mirror for them. So you're going to bring something up, or this person is going to bring something up in you that you need to look at so that you can heal. I feel like the relationship itself will be very healing, where you're both going to bring up things that you weren't aware of, that was buried in your individual subconsciouses, coming up to light so you can see it for what it is, acknowledge it, and once you make the acknowledgement, that is the first step to be able to heal. Then you need to make the decision to heal, and then you need to take the practical steps that you need to take to heal. And so I feel like where at the beginning you could feel called out by this person and there could be some conflict arising, this person really is trying to make you conscious of something, whether they're conscious they're doing it or not. They can't help it again. And so in your interactions, you mirror things to each other, and there could be some kind of conflict here. But again, and things that come up about yourself may surprise you even. But once you are able to acknowledge this and start doing the work, then you are able to. So this person is going to be like an alchemist in your life, or teaching you how to alchemize and balance your life out and turn your obstacles into stepping stones. And so together, I feel like this person is going to welcome you into a whole new reality, a whole new world. And again, something about the physical body this person pays close attention to. They make sure they don't neglect their body the way they neglected in the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person like gained some weight and then they had to shed off the weight, or they went the other way around where they lost a lot of weight and then they had to put back on that weight, or they just totally neglected themselves and their self-care, and or they stopped exercising, or they started eating junk food, and they had to kind of find the middle ground here. And they had an awakening when it came to, you know, the relationship between how they were treating their body, and maybe they weren't getting enough sun, maybe they were not getting enough sleep, or they were just not exercising enough, something like that, or they weren't drinking enough water, okay? And so once they became conscious of this, they unlocked that knowledge, then they never went back to that, if that makes sense. Mercury, communication. This person could have Gemini or Virgo in their chart. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. Aries as well. Virgo, I've seen those signs already. This person is a busy bee. They could be a little bit of a workaholic. They're a great team player. Their mind is very fast, and they're good communicators. There's a good communication between the two of you. This person's very perceptive, very curious. They are always wanting to learn new things, whether that's technical things or deeper things, more philosophical things. I feel one of you is more technical, one of you is more philosophical, and I feel like you're going to exchange a lot of different knowledge between the two of you. This person could have like a business, a trade of sorts, their own business, I would say. They could be really good with analysis and information analysis. They could work in IT. They could be really good with technology, computers, that kind of thing. This person's like a lifelong learner. They're very humble. They definitely could teach some kind of course, if not university, just some course, some technical thing that they know that they teach. They could have published something, a book, or they could have like a YouTube channel, anywhere you can publish something. They may have something published here. Okay. We have 8th house. So intimacy. The intimacy is going to be off the charts with the two of you. And it's not only intimate, it's not only like physical intimacy, it's also emotional intimacy. You're going to be very invested in each other. You could probably have a business partnership together. The sex is going to be really good. Obsessed with each other, a very erotic exchange and connection. You're going to tell each other deep secrets. It's a very intense, physical, sensual, sexual, emotional connection here. This person may have a lot of investments as well. But you're going to go deep together. We have Cancer energy, so somewhere in your chart could be Cancerian energy or Scorpio. The doula. If this is a feminine, this person's very feminine. If you're the feminine, this person wants to probably start a project with you or start a family with you for some of you, get you pregnant, if that is possible, or if that's something, yeah, if that is possible. Regardless of whether that's something you want or not. Of course, they would honor your wishes, but yeah, they could, even if you can't have children, this person fantasizes that they could get you pregnant. And they would want to find a way, maybe. It's interesting what's coming through. This person is very family oriented and very protective of you, or you will be very protective of them. They're someone who will be able to feel your pain. So they're very like sensitive, very empathetic, I would say. This person is mostly, I would say, introverted unless they have to share some information. They're mostly like introverted. And not a lot of people see them opening up or being vulnerable, but you will. And then we have, these are all turned passion. So there's a lot of passion here. Your hearts feel like they're burning, like your chest is burning from the insane chemistry. You like each other equally. You have a lot of fun together. There's a lot of passion, a lot of kisses exchanged, either from afar or close by. There's unconditional love here. There's a lot of giving and receiving of affection and falling in love. And then we have love calls. So a lot of like love calls and expressing love over the phone. Messages of love, thinking of you and letting you know. You feel this love through the phone. The sword and the rose, you bring each other a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. So you're very truthful in what you reveal with each other. You always tell each other the truth because you want that to be the backbone of your connection. And that is the power of your connection, is that you're very truthful with each other. You will honor and protect each other. Separation. So if you ever separate, or if this starts out with a separation, this person will be very sad and they will miss you. They will think about you, yearn for you, especially if there's if you're unsure of the future due to some kind of physical distance. But then there will be an engagement that will bring the two of you together for a partnership and a commitment that will be forever. So once you get engaged to this person, you're going to stay together forever. And that's the number 8 there. That's the long-lasting, that's the longevity. And then we have express your love. So there's a lot of expressions of love. And I feel the feminine is going to be more expressive in the beginning when it comes to, you know, feelings and that kind of thing. But the masculine will at times try to keep the feminine at arm's length, but be very accepting of the communication. And then you will have a honeymoon phase, or you will go on a honeymoon, maybe in Europe together, and enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. There you go, traveling. And then, yeah, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. That's how you're going to feel around this person, a lot of passion. Then the masculine will completely dive into the feminine. And then the masculine, it's like the tables will turn around, and the masculine will reciprocate all this expression of love physically to the feminine. And then we have, you are lovable. This person's going to make you feel lovable and going to show you that you deserve love. So this is love. Right now, the advice is for you to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that's what you need to know and focus on right now, okay? 8 of Pentacles. You're both going to be equally dedicated to each other. The person you're going to marry is a hard worker, okay? And they get big rewards for their hard work. Queen of Swords, someone here could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone could reject the other before this picks up, and that could create some sadness in the beginning. And then we have the Tower, but that person, whoever is rejecting the other, will stop doing that because the connection is so intense that they can't let go, and they will stop doing that because they see that as an act of self-sabotage and sabotaging the connection. So there will be a reunion after maybe someone rejects the other, and a celebration, and probably the marriage announcement. And I'm seeing a child there, so one of you could already have a child, or you could end up having a child, okay? Together. Then we have Knight of Wands. There's so much passion here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. One of you is more immature. I'm feeling the masculine is a little bit more immature in the beginning, which is why they either reject or get strong boundaries from the feminine. They either reject the feminine because they are so immature, or they get strong boundaries from the feminine because the feminine got rejected or because the feminine will not put up with immature behavior. But there's definitely a lot of passion here. And then once that you get over that hurdle in the beginning, then you can start building on something solid, long-lasting, and stable. And there's probably a child here already on either side, or that comes out of this, or a new project together, okay? That will be profitable. Don't let pride get in your way. I feel in the beginning someone will allow pride to get in the way a little bit, and I'm feeling that's the masculine here, which is why they may act immature. But around mid-February, whatever that means for you, there will be a cycle closing where ego and pride get in the way and confidence takes place and courage to face this. Your hard work is paying off, so whoever's been working hard on themselves, the hard work will pay off. And again, this person you're going to marry, their hard work always pays off because they work hard. Around the last week of December, there's a new beginning here. Someone could have strong Capricorn in their chart. First week of January is also significant here. And then we have love who you are. The more you love who you are, the more this person's going to love who you are. It says you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So this person's going to love who you are. And with the number 8 being there, this is going to be stable, long-lasting, and prosperous. Wow. So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye. Welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card here. A leg up, the number 34 could be relevant, and the number 7. Okay, the person watching this, most of you could be a single parent, or you could feel like you're all out of luck when it comes to relationships right now. And you could feel like you need some support or a leg up from the universe, God, whoever, please be gentle with me. Please make this bring me someone who can support me, who you feel like you're all out of luck. Or you could be a single parent, or both, okay? And you just need some help, some support, some advice, something. I feel someone here really losing hope, okay? So hopefully this reading will give you some hope, will give you some guidance, something you really need here. Right? Polar bears could be significant. It could be really cold where you are right now. Or you could just feel very cold inside, or feel like people have been cold to you. And you've kind of had to gear up for the winter, so to speak, metaphorically. And protect your energy here. We have the moth. Yeah, I mean, you could even be mourning a relationship, or you could have lost someone who was very supportive to you. I wouldn't be surprised if you could be a widower, and if so, I'm so sorry for your loss. Or you could have just lost someone who's very important to you, someone who used to support you, and you're feeling somewhat lost and lonely right now. I'm so sorry for your loss if you have experienced that. You could have a tendency to idealize other people, to be enthusiastic, and maybe in the past you were somewhat hasty and wishful thinking, and possibly even a little bit impulsive. Maybe you dealt with someone who was this way and who felt like the grass was greener somewhere else. Maybe in the past you were attracted to easy solutions, or you used to project a lot of what you thought that person was rather than see them for what they are, and you experienced a lot of disappointment and possibly some burnout in a specific relationship. Okay. All right. So let's see. Someone here could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in their chart. We have athlete. The person you're going to marry is quite athletic, quite focused on their physical goals, okay? They're very dedicated to transcending their own physical limitations. They've done a lot of development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. This person's quite stoic, quite strong-minded. They could have a strong muscular body. V-shape, I'm seeing V-shape for some of you. They take good care of their hair. They could have frequent haircuts. They could have a lighter skin complexion, darker hair possibly. Yeah, quite athletic. Or they just, yeah, I mean, this person definitely does some kind of sport or physical activity that they incorporate in their daily life as much as possible. And they have quite an athletic mind and an athletic approach toward life as well. So I would say this person is very disciplined. And they take good care of themselves, which makes me think that they would take good care of you. They will take good care of you as well. Venus, oh, love. Yes, this is love, okay? There's definitely love here in this. The person you're going to get married to loves you deeply. I'm seeing possible Libra or Taurus, and this person is beautiful. This person's romantic, charming, sensual. They're probably really good with money, very attractive. This person's going to adore you. They have good taste, good style. They like to indulge in the pleasures of life. They're very diplomatic. They're able to compromise. They're a really good partner. They can be self-sacrificial. It's not all about them, me, pleasure me, give to me, I can have it my way, you can't. No, this is the kind of person that if they can have it their way, you can have it your way. And you find a middle ground, and you find something that is balanced and equal and fair. So I'd definitely be tending more to like a Libra kind of partner who is very invested in the other person equally getting what they need and want out of the relationship, out of life. So yeah, this is someone who's very, very loving, very magnetic. You're going to feel magnetized toward each other in a big, like, very, as soon as you lock eyes, there's going to be a magnetic connection. Fifth house, very passionate. It's going to be life-changing. This person may or may not have worked in the performance or entertainment industry. They're very creative. This starts out as a passionate love affair. They love to play. It's very playful between the two of you. You feel a lot of pleasure together. It's very romantic. You laugh a lot with each other. This person has a good sense of humor. You love this person's sense of humor. They love your sense of humor. You can be childlike together and carefree and romantic, and there's a lot of laughing and a lot of smiling and a lot of really feeling good around each other. I just heard holding on to your belly laughing, like where your muscles get sore. It's going to be a lot of fun as well. It's going to feel, the whole relationship's going to feel like a very loving, fun and loving. I just heard fun and loving relationship. This is a very fun, loving person. We have Aquarius. This person is quite unique, could be even a little bit someone you're not really used to. The kind of person who's very surprising and you get surprised that you actually fall in love with this person, because this person may not be your type, or they're just very different from everything and everyone that you know. They're very powerful, and when they walk into a room, everyone notices them. They have like this powerful power over you even, maybe, or you have this power over them. They're very innovative. They're very future oriented. They could be a little bit disruptive in the way they think, their ideas, their they're a very free and independent thinker. They do not go along with the rhetoric, whether it's what their partner tells them or their friend or the TV, or, you know, they don't take things at face value. They process information and then they come to their own conclusions, independent of other people. So I feel like even if you have different ideas of things, they're going to be able to show you their point of view and vice versa. At first, this person may come up as a little bit detached just because they have a lot going on in their own mental world, in their own world. They're very unique, and it feels very freeing to be around this person, and you feel free to express yourself and be yourself. And because this person is unapologetically them as well. They're authentic. This is someone who is very authentic, and what you see is what you get. What they say is what it is. They don't have much of a filter when they communicate with you. They just say things as they are, which they don't really process information much. They just say it to you, and the faster they speak, the more you're going to know that they're telling you the truth, because they don't wait to put the message out. They just put it out. Opportunity, sextile. This person is a snowflake, is very unique. Exactly. They're not like everyone else. They're very collaborative with you, and you're probably going to end up collaborating on something together. There's going to be a window of opportunity with this person, and you take it or leave it. And once that window closes, this person's not going back. So it's almost like this marriage is not certain. This person is going to give you a time frame, or you're going to give this person a time frame. You either take the opportunity or the window closes for good. And it may open again, but it's going to be very uncertain when. And so this person is the kind of person that they'll give you an opportunity because they feel strongly toward you. But if you don't take the opportunity, the window will close. Or maybe this is what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. But you will synergize really, really well. And together you can create a lot of opportunities if you collaborate. Jupiter, expansion. There could be a physical distance, or a cultural difference here. You could live in different countries, or you could be culturally very different. But this person's quite enthusiastic, quite optimistic. They can take risks. They're very benevolent. Together you can expand and grow together. I'm seeing you probably having to travel to see each other, or a lot of traveling together. This person could be some kind of a teacher, either spiritual teacher or university teacher. They're good at teaching. This person is good at sharing their knowledge with other people. They could have some kind of online presence, or they could work in the travel industry. For some of you, they could have published work, like a book or a YouTube channel or something where you can publish something. They believe that fortune favors the brave. So they're also very intuitive. So they kind of know how to, they know they can acknowledge an opportunity. They can see an opportunity and take it. Mars, action. They're very action driven. They will not wait for someone to do something. They will do it themselves. They are driven by desire. They could be somewhat impulsive in that sense, but they're very strong. They could be competitive, if not with others, with themselves. They are focused on working out. They have a high sex drive. They are a good leader, but they could be somewhat impatient. Because I'm just hearing life is now. Life is now. Life is now. And if you keep, they don't really like it when people push things into the future, because they understand that the only thing that is guaranteed is right now. Yeah, they could dress in bold colors, like really bright colors could look good on them, or they just are like bright and colorful themselves. They leave a very strong mark on the world and people. Their attitude is very confident. They are very mindful of how they affect other people and what effect they want to leave or have on people. They have a strong, they're very conscious of their role in this world. They are well put together. They understand that first impressions are important, and you're going to make a good first impression on each other and a strong impact on each other here. They pay attention to what they dress and their outer self because they understand that that is a reflection of what's going on inside them, and they understand that they need to dress for success, to experience success, if that makes sense. It's like putting out the energy of success. Even if they're not dressing designer, or even if they're not spending a lot of money on, they put care and time into caring about having an image of success, because they understand that that also attracts more success, if that makes sense. You're going to like this person as soon as you see them. They definitely could have strong Aries or Sagittarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. This person's very fiery, very passionate, very active, very energized, self-starting. They may have started their own business or their own wealth, or they are self-made. This person's self-made. No one gave them anything. They could be their own boss or a boss. They're very courageous. They're very driven. They like to drive. They're good drivers. And you know, they are very reliant on their intuition. And so if they seem impulsive, it's because it's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from a place of destruction or wreckage. They're coming from a place of love. This is someone who knows what they want. They know what they love. They know what they want because they trust their instincts. They're very heart driven by their heart. And you know, there could be a need for airplane travel between the two of you. They could travel a lot. They could like to travel. They're very enthusiastic, very optimistic. They're somewhat philosophical as well. They're deep thinkers, but they're also happy-go-luckies. They don't allow negative thoughts to sit in their mind for too long. They don't allow fear to take over. They're very honest. They're very honest, very truthful. They have a strong backbone. They do what they say and they say what they do. They could also be quite playful, like they could pull your leg, or you know, say something to. They're very playful, but also very truthful, and they're a risk taker very much. Yeah, with the edge, they will come to the edge. Like if they see something is worth it, they will go for it. And I see with the 11 here, this could be your twin flame. You could be on a twin flame journey. Take that if that resonates. But this is going to start like a strong friendship. You could meet through friends, or you could be at a distance. You could start a community together that will grow into the future, something that will be beneficial to a lot of people, bring hope to humanity. It's like your energy together, by seeing you together, will feel very hopeful when it comes to relationships in general. You could work on something bigger than yourselves together. Strong friendship between you and a very strong bond, a lot of holding hands and kissing. This is a very good partner. I'm seeing now Aquarius and Libra. This is a very good partner. I was feeling Libra energy from Venus there for sure, and this is a confirmation. This is going to be your best friend. It's going to be a companion, someone who knows how to share, knows how to compromise, knows how to collaborate. Someone who will be loyal to you, will be there for you, will be balanced and fair toward you. This is the best partner you could ever have. Trine, things are just going to flow between the two of you. It's going to be really beautiful, harmonious. This person is going to be very supportive of you and your goals and your ideas. They're going to like fuel your ideas so that you can keep going. Will be very supportive of you. You're going to get a lot of energy, derive a lot of energy from this person. They have a lot of energy to give to you, and they enjoy giving you that energy because they know how to renew that energy. But they also expect reciprocation from you so they can keep giving, if that makes sense. Because like, let's say you have a battery in your car and it's full, but your car hasn't worked for I don't know how long. then the battery, needs to run on something to keep running, if that makes sense. So yeah, they do in a way count on your reciprocity. If you start fading in reciprocity, they're going to fade in reciprocity as well. But as long as you stay reciprocal, they will always be the one who starts giving, so you can keep giving, and then they keep giving, if that makes sense. But they're like the starting engine, if that makes sense. They are the battery, but the battery needs to be, like, they're not going to be giving you something you don't want, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is your destined partner. They are living their life purpose. They have moved out of a comfort zone, or you will both have to move out of a comfort zone to be together. But it's like together you're going to feel the most fulfilled. You either have the same life purpose or complementary life purposes, or this person is going to be very supportive of your life purpose or helping you come out of a comfort zone and becoming who you're meant to be, blossoming into the person you've always meant to be, so that you can feel the most fulfilled you've ever felt in your life. There could be a lot of like online conversation before you come together, like emails or phone calls. Someone here could have strong Gemini in their chart. Communication between the two of you will be very intense, and it's going to leave a mark on both of you. One point you have in common is your thoughts about everything, and how you come together in the same values. You have a good mental connection. You have good banter, I'm seeing. Very uplifting and positive connection. Yeah, also very intense. We have Scorpio here. Could be in someone's chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. It's very primal. Like the sensual, sexual connection can be very primal, very lustful, very intense, very passionate. You could want to keep this a secret for a while, or you could be secretly obsessed with each other for a while. For whatever reason, you may want to keep this a secret for a while, or you may want to just enjoy each other in secret before, you announce this to the world and the world starts bringing on the pressures onto the relationship. Very intimate, very carnal, a very intense sexual connection is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and like lightning in each other's life, like sudden changes may happen as a consequence of this, or this may be like a very surprising and unexpected, very life-changing connection here. And initially it may cause some mental upheaval or some upheaval in your individual lives, where all of a sudden you find yourself in a position where you think about a need to change your life and to move out of a comfort zone because you've had this epiphany. And it may even shock you that, this is happening even, and how it's happening. And it's just suddenly something changes in you. It's like lightning. It's that strong. It's like, I'm hearing some kind of a song that says lightning. So I don't know if it's an 80s song, if you know the song, something about lightning. Or thunder. Thunder, is that from that band Kiss or something? Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. So again, there could be travel here, or closure issues, or needing to move on from a place before you can come together. And then someone could be healing their heart from some previous heartbreak before you come together. Someone may be needing freedom from some toxic relationship or addiction even before you can come together. And that's where the need for support and a leg up maybe here. And then we have clock. This going to need some time. It's going to take some time to be able to progress, okay? And someone needs to heal before this can come together, or someone needs to change something in their life before you can physically come together. But once you do, it's going to be like paradise. Look at those. The sun looks like the palm tree, and the palm tree looks like the sun almost. So it's going to be happiness. It's going to be joy. It's going to be expansion, playfulness, feeling like one, and really enjoying each other. And you may even spend some time on some paradise island together. And then we have, this could be the one. You're going to know this is the one, right? And, I feel like you've already met this person, because it says you already met the romantic partner that you seek. But again, there may be something complicated here. Someone may be healing some family issues. Someone may be needing to forgive their parents for some of you. We have, but there's a strong attraction, and you're going to attract this person when you're not even expecting it or looking, and this person's just going to love the way you enjoy life. And then we have make the effort. I feel like someone is quite oblivious to this, but then they turn around and they start making an effort because they feel guided to take these steps, because they feel there is a great love here. So whoever's not putting in the effort initially will put more of an effort in gradually. And this person's going to make you feel like you can trust love and you can trust this person. This person is trustworthy. This person is honest. And right now, the situation around you getting married is calling for you to have faith. Faith is what's going to get you to that point where you're going to come together with this person, or, you know. So let's look at the tarot here. We have Page of Wands. So this starts out really passionate, but somewhat immature. I feel like the person you're going to marry in the beginning is quite shy and probably doesn't have a lot of experience with relationships, but feels very passionate toward you, but doesn't give you much in the beginning. Yeah, this person in the beginning may be quite withdrawn because they're healing from something, or because their finances are not where they want them to be and they're having to make some changes in their life. But then once they come into balance with the Six of Pentacles here, which they will, and they will balance things out in the physical with you, there will be other challenges coming up that both of you will have to overcome, okay? I'm seeing a witch's hunt or burning the witches or something. So again, there could be something here where other people are not supportive of this, or there are some challenges that you need to overcome. But look at this, beautiful. You will successfully overcome. You will be successful and victorious. And once you do, you will come together. I love, love, love this. A fiery climax approaches. I feel mid-October there will be closing of a cycle of challenges here, and someone will have made the necessary changes. Aries energy again. Right now is a time for both of you to heal for whatever. And this will, after the healing, then there will be a closing of this healing cycle and these challenges, and you will be able to see this love endure. This love will endure despite the challenges. This love will endure despite the everything you've been through before. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is kind, right? Love is patient. And I feel this is a kind and patient love. I don't feel any of you are going to give up or lose faith in this process. I feel like this is going to be an easy process? No. Do I feel it's going to be worthwhile? Yes. Do I feel like this is true love? Absolutely. And then once you will both be on the same boat, okay? You're not giving up on each other no matter what happens. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. And so will both of you, because you're not going to lose the hope despite on right now you feeling lost. Because maybe you're in the midst of all this already, to be quite honest. I feel things are going to work out. We have the number 43 here, which is a 7, and we have the number 34 here, which is also a 7. And if you notice, they are mirrored numbers, 3443. So that's luck to me, okay? So you're actually a lot lucky than you think. If you're feeling like you're losing hope or you're out of luck, actually, you know, this mirrored number, that being the first card, that being the last, is telling me that you're a lot luckier than you think, and you will luck out on this one. There you go. Guys, I love this reading for you. A beautiful reading, actually, and the way it started, the way it ended. Whew. Let me see if there's a child in there. Look, this person is going to be by... See, this is a parent and a child, and then this is a couple of people here. So if you have a child, this person's absolutely going to be helping you and supportive of you in this connection, okay? And you're going to move forward into the future. And I'm seeing a lion there, so that's that 5th house. The passion between the two of you is going to drive this. The passion that you feel toward each other is going to drive this forward for sure. And you know what? The more time you spend apart, the more the love will grow. And I just heard, what is it? When the heart... Okay, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And you know what they say? It's not just by being absent. It's you realize that you really love this person in their absence. So there's something here about the absence making the love grow, because you realize that you really love this person when you're away from them and you don't like being away from them, and vice versa, okay? So that was your reading, everyone. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. Extra content is on Patreon. Information for that is in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you next one. Bye.